Ikonik Print, joined by Liam Higgs. My name is Jag and Liam. Thank you so much for spending post-game here with us on this Friday night. And joining me is Eagles forward Nishaan Parmar. Parms, thank you so much for spending post-game here with us. Good crowd tonight for the 4th annual Punjabi night. What did the community support mean to you guys, especially hearing how loud the crowd got at moments during the game?
I think we really enjoyed it. I think it was nice to see the big crowd out here. It was nice to get a packed house, and I was happy and hope that can go forward.
And, we'll get right into these questions here. Parms, you grew up in Surrey. I got to ask, what local rink did you spend the most time at as a kid?
I lived in North Surrey before, so it was the North Surrey Rec Center. Grew up there, played there, probably longest rink I've ever been in. So there, and played at GPF a lot too.
Good old Planet Ice.
And continuing with some of, obviously, we just talked about how you are a Surrey native. So for your first shift here at home ice, what was going through your head?
I was just happy to be home. It was nice. It was good to be back, and just happy to be back home with my family and this new team, and it's nice.
We'll get into our favorite segment of these Parms, our fan questions. The first fan question on Instagram at SunnyHere44. How does it feel to be playing in front of family on a nightly basis? Is it more pressure or less pressure?
I think it's a little bit of both. Having your family here kind of reminds me of like minor hockey, and it takes a little bit of pressure off, but also you want to perform for them, so it adds a little bit.
I like it. Let's stick with the fan questions here. Some of these are pretty funny. So at Stag Specs, what advice would you give any minor hockey players following in your footsteps?
I think for me the big thing is just work hard. I think keep it simple, keep working on the little things, and keep learning the game, and just keep grinding.
After spending a couple years away from Surrey, I got to ask, now that you're back home, what's the one thing you miss the most about playing near home that you're loving again?
I think for me, it's just being back with my family and stuff. It really brings back a lot of my childhood and stuff like that, so it's nice to be home.
Nothing beats home cooking, hey?
No, nothing beats it.
Another one for you. I think you'll like this one. At DrewMush16, what's it feel like to be one of the worst sewer players?
I wouldn't know, because I am one of the best sewer players.
You spent a couple weeks with Mushy here in Surrey. What can you say about the relationship that you guys formed?
He was a great kid, and I had a lot of fun with him, and it sucked that he had to leave early, but he was an awesome guy to be around.
Next question here for you, Parms. I got to ask, I know your family, they come to the games a lot. How many of your family members are actually at every single home game? And you got to give us the real head count here.
I think minimum it's always my mom, dad, sister, and Mussy. But sometimes it can get big. It can get up to 10, 12, 15. It can get pretty big. But for sure, there's always 4.
Punjabi families love to come out and support, man. What can we say?
They're always here. They're always supporting me, and it means the world to me that they're always here for me.
I got to get my parents to come out to one of my games. In my 4 years as a broadcaster, my parents have not been to one game that I've broadcasted before. So, hey, I got to get, if mom and dad are watching this, I got to get you guys here. I'll keep on with another question here. It's a fan question at Benji.Polanski. What's your go-to pre-game meal?
Right now it's Alfredo pasta and chicken, but last year and the year before that it was salmon and potatoes.
A little bit different. I feel like we've heard Alfredo and chicken every time.
Chicken and rice, yeah.
Yeah, chicken and rice, something like that. So that's a little bit different. I like to hear the salmon and potatoes. Haven't heard that one before. But sticking with the family theme, at Jeevan__ Parmar, how is your cousin Jeevan inspirational to you?
Just a funny guy to be around. He keeps the mood light, and always a good time when I'm with him.
Heard lots of Punjabi songs here tonight, Parms. I got to ask you, I know you were blasting Karnajla before the game here tonight in the locker room. I heard it. What's your favorite Punjabi song?
Right now, I don't think I can say. It's not an appropriate name, actually. So there's some swear words in the name, so I'll let you guys take a guess at what that is.
MF Kabru?
Yeah, that's the one.
Yeah, has to be it. And I mean, hey, fans, you can assume what that means. My next question here for you. Let's go way back to your hockey career here.
Right.
We talked about this. You and I talked about this off air actually a couple days ago. The 2022-2023 Valley West Giants team back in the day. Sam Elliott, Miles Bergen, guys very familiar to Eagles fans. I know there's so many from that year, but what can you say is your favorite memory and the thing that stands out most about that year in Valley West?
I think for me, it was definitely that first round in the playoffs. We were so tight as a group, and we wanted it so bad. And getting that win, third game in overtime, it was probably the height of my hockey career so far.
Selly and Bergie, obviously two guys that Eagles fans know and love. They won the championship here a couple years ago. What can you say about your relationship with those two guys?
Yeah, during that year, they were my line mates, and I got super close with them, and we had a lot of fun together. And honestly, they're two of the best guys I know, really good guys, and yeah, can't really say much else.
Some physical games. Obviously, there was a scrap tonight, but who on the team currently has the best chirps?
Honestly, we all could use some work in that department. We're all struggling, but if I had to pick one person, probably give it to Sean Leary right now. He's got some good ones always.
I could see that one.
Yeah, I mean, I could definitely see that one too. Next question here for you, Parms. When you found out you were coming home to Surrey, there were a couple of Eagles you already knew on the team.
Yep.
So I gotta say, who was the first Eagle you texted, and what did you say when you found out, hey, I'm coming home to play for Surrey?
The first guys I texted were Landon Jasmine and Charlie Durheim. I texted both of them at the same time, just asking them about the boys and the team, and just telling them that I was coming.
I feel like they sold you pretty well.
Yeah, they gave it a good recommendation, that's for sure.
All right.
Well, last question for me here. I know there's some superstitions in that locker room. Who on the team has the strangest superstitions?
Oof. I might have to give that to our newest Russian friend Eddie. He drinks 3 Red Bulls every single game. In
You can just
between
tell
every
he has-
single period. It's the wildest thing I've ever seen.
Gets him fired up, I
You
guess.
can just tell he has that look in his eyes,
Yeah, he
especially
does.
after those 3 Red Bulls, eh?
It really does.
All right, Parms, my last question here for you. You had a lot of family here, a lot of friends here. I got to ask if there was a message you had for Eagles fans, your friends, your families, people who have supported you to get you to this point in your hockey career, what would it be?
I think to my family and everyone, just thank them so much for their support and everything they've done for me to get to this point. And to the fans, I'd say just keep coming out, keep supporting. We're trying to turn the ship around, and you guys coming out just helps.
Parms, we really do appreciate your time here post game. You've meant a lot to this team on the ice, so far off of the ice. You're an incredible human being, and we appreciate you spending time with us here on the post game show. And we hope to do it again sometime.
Yeah, thank you guys. Thank you.
That is Eagles forward Nishaan Parmar joining us on this episode of The Final Whistle presented by Ikonik Print. Be sure to like, subscribe, and share. Now, on behalf of producer-director Marcus Strad, color commentator Liam Higgs, Nishaan Parmar, this is your garage Lolly saying so long. We'll see you next time on another edition of The Final Whistle presented by Ikonik Print.